CSN, home of the authentic fan.
All right, time for a little sports in the law. There's a group of retired NFL players who are suing EA Sports over the usage of their likeness without permission in the Madden NFL video game. EA Sports pays $35 million to use current players' likeness, but they argued historic players aren't worth anything. Steve Moskowitz will tell you everyone is worth something, right?
Very
Steve?
unfeeling.
That is very unfeeling. It's all just cut and dried with them. The argument appears to be over something called class certification. What is that?
Okay, they're arguing about where they're going to have the lawsuit, and it's a question of they brought it in California in the state court because California likes to give away money. The other side wants to move, it's going to happen at all, to the federal court. I believe it should be in the federal court because you have the players coming from all over. The current players was a federal decision. The game goes all over the country. So I believe it belongs in federal court, but I believe the classic players also should get paid just like the other guys. It's like they try to disguise somebody. Oh, I bought this team and some quarterback for the 49ers. Oh, was that Joe Montana? Come on.
All righty. So it's a fairly strong case for retired players?
It's a good case. I think what's going to happen, EA is going to get the checkbook out.
And the bottom line is EA Sports has a game, and a lot of you play it at home, in which there are the likenesses of current players, but there are also some players who maybe haven't played in the league for years. As EA Sports, you're saying, oh, since they're not currently involved, they're free game.
If they feel that way, they should. If they're without value, then take them off the game. The reason they're there is because they're value. They're businessmen.
Right. There you go. That's the end result in that one. This gets back to licensing. You were saying about California. Or it's licensed in California, right? That's where the game is licensed.
That's why they brought it here. But the problem is you take a look at other competing factors, and it appears that the federal factors are a lot heavier than the state factors.
And you think it'll be federal, and these guys have a good case?
Yes.
All right, that's not so bad. The LAPD has confirmed in a letter to the accuser that there is an open criminal investigation into an alleged rape involving Knicks guard Derrick Rose. Also, the LAPD will honor the accuser's request to remain anonymous. How serious is it that the LAPD is taking these allegations? Does this letter kind of indicate, yeah, this is a serious situation?
I don't think so, because now again, you know, if a rape was committed, it's horrible and the person should be horribly punished. However, it's been 3 years since the alleged happening, and here's what bothers me the most. After the alleged rape, the alleged victim is sending text to the supposed rapist saying, oh, would you pay this for me, would you do that? And I can't imagine any woman being raped who then texts her rapist and say, I'd like you to do this for me and that for me. Come on, to me that was just so damning, I would throw it out at that point. This is being done, in my opinion, to just get the civil settlement up. That's what this is all about.
And it's $21.5 million in a civil case that they have going on. They've all agreed that there was sexual contact that did occur. Jane Doe is saying that she was far too inebriated. She couldn't have consented to any of this stuff. Is that difficult to prove for her?
Again, we got a he said, she said, because we weren't there, and who knows what her state of inebriation was, if any.
All righty, let's move to our third story. According to the website law360.com, a group of photographers is suing the National Football League and the Associated Press over licensing agreements. They asked a New York court to allow discovery on their suit to proceed, arguing that the defendant's request to a third discovery stay is one too many. Explain what's going on here.
Okay, what happens is every defendant wants to put things off for 100 years. But here the photographers have a good case because they're saying, look, the fact that one thing was thrown out, duress, doesn't mean that you don't have any case. There's something for that called summary judgment. If a lawyer thinks there's no case, you go in law and motion before the trial and say, Judge, throw it out. There's nothing to talk about. That didn't happen. The case should proceed, and I believe it will.
NFL's often in litigation, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
But possibly with just cause.
You never know. That's how it is. Steve Moskowitz, our sports and the law expert.